problem still based on second derivatives. Already we worked some more number of problems. Still we had some more questions in this regard. Right? The next problem. If y equals to 3 e raised to minus 2x plus 2 e raised to x, 3 e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 e to the power of x, then show that d2y by dx2 d2y by dx2 plus dy by dx minus 2 into y equals to 0. In the last class I already informed that for this kind of problems better find the separated dy by dx as well as d2 by dx2. Take left hand side of asking equation, substitute all the noted values, known values, simplify and get the result as equals to 0. So let's have solution for this problem. Write solution and write it again given function. Solution, write it again given function. What is given function? Y equal to 3 into e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 into e to the power of x. Call 1. Let's differentiate 1 with respect to x. On differentiating 1 with respect to x, left side dy by dx, right side 3 outside constant into differentiation of e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 is outside because constant into differentiation of e to the power of x. Further, dy by dx equals to 3 into differentiation of e to the power of minus 2x is minus 2 into e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 into differentiation of e power x is e power x. Next 3 into minus 2 will become minus 6. Hence dy by dx equals to minus 6 times of e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 times of e to the power of x, call it as 2. And better highlight it, underline it. Because this we are going to use in the future steps. We again differentiate equation 2 with respect to x now. Differentiating 2 again with respect to x. Left side already one time differentiation over, second time will be denoted by d2y by dx2. Right side sum rule minus 6 outside into differentiation of e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 into differentiation of e to the power of x. So now d2y by dx2 equals to minus 6 into differentiation of e to the power of minus 2x is minus 2 e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 into differentiation of e power x is e power x. Further, d2y by dx2 equals to minus 6 into minus 2 is plus 12 e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 e to the power of x. Better This also highlight it. Call as equation 3. Now we consider left hand side of our asking equation. Further asking equation. Let's consider left hand side of asking equation. Consider or taking, whatever you can think in mind, consider d2y by dx2 plus dy by dx minus 2y equals to. Let's substitute values of y dy by dx as well as d2y by dx2. On putting these values, we get now 12 e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 e to the power of x. All this is the value of d2y by dx2 plus next substituting value of dy by dx, which is found as minus 6 e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 e to the power of x. Minus 2 times of y, that is 2 into y. Y is given by 3 into e to the power of minus 2x plus 2 into e to the power of x. Now let us simplify the right hand side part. Now on simplification, what we get is that 12 e to the power of minus 2x, no changes, plus 2 e to the power of x, no changes, minus 6 e to the power of minus 2x, do not changes, plus 2 e power x remains unchanged, whereas here bracket is multiplied from minus 2. What it become now? Minus 6 e to the power of minus 2x minus 4 e to the power of x. Further 12 e to the power of minus 2x. If you observe the arrangement of terms, minus 6 will become obviously minus 12 e to the power of minus 2x. Then 2 e power x plus 2 e power x is 4 e power x, and there is already minus 4 e power x. Now 12 minus 12 cancels, 4 minus 4 cancels, along with that complete term cancels, leaving out 0 answer, that is equal to right hand side. In witness, very easy to get this kind of answer, provided you have to get correctly dy by dx and dy by dx square. Take left hand side, put the values and simplify. So these two examples you will try yourself exactly same time. It is well advantage for your practice. You try these two questions yourself. Next question. If y equals to 5 e raised to 3x plus 4 e raised to 5x, then show that y2 means d2y by dx2 minus 8 y1 y2 minus 8 y1 plus 15y equal to 0. You try it yourself, exactly similar to last two problems what I have already solved. Next question, same type, you get it yourself. If y equals to 2 e raised to minus 4x plus 3 e raised to minus x, then show that d2y by dx2 plus 5 dy by dx plus 4y equal to 0. You try yourself these two questions in form for your better practice sake. Next problem. Next question. If y equals to a into e to the power of mx plus b into e to the power of nx, understandably a, b, m, n are different real numbers, then show that d2y by dx2 minus m plus n into dy by dx plus mn into y equals to 0. And if you see last two problems, easily you can recognize that this will become standard formula for last two problems. If you see the last two problems, m something a number is there, n some number is there, and this kind of arrangement we had in the last two cases. So as far as the MCQ examination concerned, remember this problem to save time. But as far as theory concerned, you have to work out with steps without fail. Write solution. First write that again given function. Solution. Given that y equals to a into e power mx plus b into e to the power of nx, call 1. Differentiating 1 with respect to x. Differentiation of y, dy by dx, right side, sum rule. At the same time, for individual term, differentiation of e to the power of mx is m e to the power of mx, that is total a m e power mx. Next b n e power nx. Call equation 2. Now differentiating 2 again with respect to x. On differentiating 2 once again with respect to x, left side d2y by dx2, right side a m into differentiation of e power mx is m e power mx plus b n into differentiation of e power nx is n e power nx. Or d2y by dx2 will become now a m into m is a m square e power mx plus b n square e power nx. We can better underline, highlight values of dy by dx as well as d2y by dx2. Now let us consider left hand side of our asking equation. In that left hand side we shall put all the values. Now consider consider the relation or expression. What is that? d2y by dx2 minus m plus n into dy by dx plus mn into y. That is equals to now. Now we shall substitute values of dy by dx, y as well as d2 by dx2, and we shall simplify it. So let's put those values. I'm writing here. Value for the d2 by dx2 is a m square e power mx plus b n square e power nx. All this is the value of the d2 by dx2 minus m plus n into. Now let's substitute value of dy by dx, whose value has been formed as am e power mx plus bn e power nx. Plus there is one more term, namely mn into y. Y is a e power mx plus b e power nx. So we first found the dy by dx as well as the d2 by dx2. Then we took the left hand side of asking equation and we substituted all those relevant values. Now we shall simplify on opening brackets, adding, subtracting, whichever holds in mathematical limits, and we shall get zero answer. That is equal to now am square e power mx plus bn square e power nx. Here first m will be multiplied, afterwards n will be multiplied in that bracket. So when m multiplied, m into m become m square, means minus a m square e power mx, then m into n will be read as mn, that is minus b mn e power nx. Next n will be opened up, a mn e power mx minus a mn e power mx. Then after that, so minus into plus will become minus, n into n become n square, overall minus b n square e power nx. Lastly, mn is multiplied in this bracket, thereby it gives a mn e power mx plus b mn e power nx. Now you observe the terms very correctly and carefully. This is plus, this is minus. They will cancel it. Next, this is plus bn square, this is minus bn square. They also get cancelled out. Next, minus bmn plus bmn e power nx, they also will cancel. Finally, minus amn plus amn also cancel. So when all terms are cancelled with addition and subtraction, obviously left over result will be null. I mean 0. That is right hand side. Looks like this problem very complicated in mind, but very simple if you go in this proper way. Right, next question. Under second derivatives, as I told, all these problems are very important for theory. 5 marks or 3 marks, and as far as MCQ concerned, try to memorize these answers. Next problem. If y equals to e raised to ax into sin bx, understandably a and b are non-zero real numbers. If y equal to e power ax sin bx, then show that y2 minus 2a y1, or it can be given in the format as d by dx2 minus dy by dx, like that, plus a square plus b square into y equals to 0. For this problem, there are two options. Two ways of getting the answer. One way, get value of y1, get value of y2, take left hand side of equation, put all the values and simplify to get 0 answer. Or other way, get y1, get y2, there only we adjust using some suitable mathematical steps to get desired equation. So whichever you feel, you can adopt it. Whichever you feel easier, you can adopt that one. So write solution. First write yet again given function. Solution. Given. What is given? Y equal to e power ax into sin bx. Call 1. Differentiating 1 with respect to x, in fact right hand side by product rule. Differentiating 1 with respect to x. Left side y1, right side product rule, because of product of two functions. First function e power ax into differentiation of sin bx, plus second function sin bx into differentiation of e power ax. Or y1 equals to e power ax into differentiation of sin bx is b cos bx, plus sin bx into differentiation of e power ax is a into e power ax. Now let's write in systematic way. Y1 equals to b into e power ax into cos bx. No changes. Whereas here a written first a into e power ax into sin bx. And in the view of required answer, because of in the required answer, we want a notation of y1, y, etc. That's why it is better to replace this as by y, because it is exactly given problem whose value is given as y. Let's write that is equals to y. y1 equals to b e power ax into cos bx plus a into y. Call equation 2 and write reference since from 1. Now we yet again differentiate 2 with respect to x. Next, right? Differentiating 2 once again with respect to x. On differentiating 2 with respect to x. Differentiation of y1 will become y2. b outside. Now to differentiate e power ax cos bx, we have to implement product rule. Let's implement product rule. First function e power ax into differentiation of cos bx plus second function cos bx into differentiation of e power ax. Plus a into differentiation of y will become y1. Further, y2 equals to b into bracket. Differentiation of cos bx is minus b sin bx total minus b e power ax sin bx. Further, differentiation of e power ax is a e power ax. Means total a into e power ax into cos bx. Plus a y1 will remains unaltered. Means remains same. Let's multiply the bracket from b. y2 equals to minus b square e power ax into sin bx. Then b into a becomes obviously ab e power ax cos bx. Plus a y1 will remain as it is. y2 equals to minus of b square root. So what I am underlining, the term, namely e power ax sin bx, you see it correctly from equation 1. This is nothing but y plus even this term, what I am underlining, b e power x cos bx. Look at equation 2, b e power x cos bx from equation 2 can be written as y1 minus ay. So it is now a into bracket. A into bracket, the term which I underlined, b e power x cos bx value can be got from equation 2 as y1 minus ay. A into bracket y1 minus ay. There is already a y1. Don't forget that. And that are references since using the equations. Since using the equations, what equations? 1 as well as 2, mean 1 and 2. Now, find y2 minus b square y. Open the bracket from a, it becomes a y1 minus a into a square y, and plus there is already a y1. Again simplifying, y2 equals to, in the terms minus b square y minus a square y, there will be a common. That common is minus of y, leaving out a square plus b square into y. Now ay1 plus ay1 becomes obviously double of ay1, that is 2ay1. Lastly, shifting right hand side terms to left hand side. On shifting RHS terms to LHS, what we get is that y2 minus 2a y1, because right hand side term plus, left hand side becomes minus, and minus becomes here plus, plus a square plus b square into y equal to 0. That's the required result. It's a very simple problem. For a people looks like complicated, and you may confuse because of not a good practice. More importantly, not having enough kind of interest. First differentiate with respect to x first time, and there only replace y, that is given as e power x into sin bx, and afterwards again differentiate, simplify, use equation 1 as well as equation 2, namely for e power x sin bx, along with b e power x cos bx values to be substituted there, then simplify, and everything will become very smoother to get desired answer. Next question, same type, you try it yourself. Next question. So same type. Next question, if y equals to e power ax into cos bx, you try it yourself without fail, so that you will get a good practice. As you know already, mathematics requires more practice than the reading, whereas English, Kannada requires reading more. Here working should be more than studying like this. You have to work with relevant knowledge in correct steps. Then only you can come up in mathematics in good manner. Then show that. Then show that same answer like in the last question. I mean exactly same answer. y2 minus 2a y1 plus a square plus b square into y equals to 0. Now these two problems will become shortcut method or standard result for MCQ examination. This you try it yourself. You can get this kind of question in MCQ examination. See this problem. If y equals to e raised to minus 2x sin 3x, then what is the value? Or then what is the value of y2 plus 4y1? What is the value for y2 plus 4y1. So naturally when you compare with that problem, what we get is that when you compare here A will become minus 2, B will become plus 3. And what we have an answer for this kind of function is that we know that y2 minus 2a y1 is equals to minus of a square plus b square y. That is y2 minus 2 into a. What is a here? Minus 2 into y1 is equals to minus of a square will become minus 2 whole square. B square will become 3 square into y. Now minus 2 into minus 2 will become plus 4. y2 plus 4 y1 equals to minus 2 whole square is plus 4 and 3 square is 9. 9 plus 4 become 13. Overall minus 13y. So try to memorize this answer, namely y2 minus 2a y1 equal to minus a square plus b square into y. Suppose if this were e to the power of plus 2x, then here we get minus 4y instead of plus 4y, because in this case a become plus 2. So try to keep answers of these two problems very correctly in mind as far as MCQ examination is concerned. But as far as theory concerned, you have to work out with the steps what I developed without fail. Next, any other kind of successive, second derivative problems, you can try yourself. There is no complication at all. Only thing, you have to get correctly y1, y2, and you have to simplify in correct manner. That's what requires by you people. Our next concept, it's the last concept of differentiation, namely differentiation of parametric functions. But before going into the how to differentiate parametric functions, let's define in a deep manner. We shall define correctly in deep manner what is the meaning of parametric equations or parametric functions. After knowing parametric equations or parametric functions, why their necessity is there, and after all this study, then we shall move on to find dy by dx as well as d2 by dx2 for parametric functions, that we shall see in the next class. Thank you very much.